Cancer, this is your energy read for the rest of November. Sorry I'm a little bit late to the party. Had so much going on and personal reads, etc. But I'm here now. So Cancer, let's see what we've got coming up for you. It could be absolutely anything. It could be love, it could be work, it could be finance, it could be anything, okay? So let's see what energy you're coming into in the rest of November. One more. Get back in there. Right, let's have a look. Okay, first card we've got is the Two of Cups. Oh, and before I carry on, I am going to be pulling out an Angel Answers card at the end of the read. So if you do have a question, I'll give you a bit of time to meditate and think about your question as I'm shuffling, and then hopefully you can get some inspiration or insight from that. Okay, so the first card we've got is the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups is, it can be romantic, but it's also that connection you have with someone. So it could be a best friend, it could be your dog, your cat, your budgerigar, someone or something that you have that energetic connection with. Okay. The next card is the Page of Swords. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, right. So, as I say, first of all, we have the Two of Cups. It's someone that you have that energetic connection with, okay? And I do feel like for some of you that this energetic connection is with someone that, you know, you have that relationship with someone that you almost get together and then it doesn't happen, and then you almost get together and then once again it doesn't happen. Okay, I think that this is one of those. So this really is for Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. This is for someone that has that energetic connection with someone that is around you that you almost get to have a relationship with, and then something happens, and there's always something that gets in your way. Okay, so the Two of Cups, let's clarify the Two of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel like that with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like it's not a child energy, okay? It's like it's a little bit more mature, but not as mature as the King or the Queen. But it is talking about a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. Okay, so it could be Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, a Sun, Moon, Rise, I can't even talk now, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. Okay, this person has been extremely grounding in your life, but it's almost like, once again, I don't feel that there has been any movement between you. It's almost like it almost happens and then it doesn't, and it almost happens and then it doesn't, because the Knight of Pentacles is, the horse is actually standing still. There is no movement. It is grounded. Okay, now the next card we've got is the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is a very, very, very small communication. It could be a text message. It could be a little note on a post-it note kind of thing. It is communication, but it's very small. Okay, so I do feel like this person, you might not hear from them for weeks or months on end. Okay, some of you could be years, but you have that energetic connection with. Anyway, if you haven't heard from this person, you're going to, okay? You're going to hear from this person that you hold very dear in your heart, okay? And they also do think of you too. And I do feel like you haven't heard from this person in quite a while, okay? So Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. The Emperor. Okay, right. With the Page of Swords and the Emperor clarifying the Page of Swords, I really do feel like this communication is going to mean so much to you. Okay, this yeah, I feel like I'm actually hearing that it's like communication has waned off, but you really do hope to hear from this person. Maybe you've kind of been like friend zoned kind of thing because your lives have gone two different ways. And with the Emperor coming out, it just shows me how much importance that you are, how much happiness and how much importance you're putting on this text message. Okay, which is great, which is good. Right, the Eight of Pentacles is pictated as someone that's got to get their head down and working really hard all the time. And I feel like that is what you're going to hear from this person. I do feel like even if once upon a time, way back when, it might have got close between you two, and then for some reason you got torn away and separated, and you didn't hear from them for quite some time, okay, you are going to get to know that they were working really hard. It wasn't you the reason that they didn't contact, okay? It's purely because their mind was taken elsewhere. They were working extremely hard, and I do feel like they were working extremely hard to get over some kind of breakup that they were in previously, okay? But with the Six of Wands, the Six of Wands is a victory card. And I do feel like after you're going to hear that they have worked extremely hard. I mean, this can actually be flipped around, okay? It can actually be you that has gone off and worked really, really hard. But I do see that the person that has worked extremely hard, either in financial or actually worked really hard on themselves, there's a victory, okay? And I sense that's why these two soul ties are actually coming back together, okay? The next card is the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is obviously the one that comes after the Three of Swords, the three swords stabbed in the heart. Now, the Four of Swords is having that rest and that bit of R&R, rest and relaxation after the heartbreak. And I do feel like that there has been a lot of work. That's why I said I don't know whether it's work on yourself or work financially. Because I do see that now that you've worked extremely hard, either them or you, extremely hard on yourself to get where you want to go, okay? Now there's a little bit of downtime. There's a little bit of I can keep those wheels turning, okay? But now it's time for me. So we've got the Four of Swords. I'm really sorry if you can hear the dog in the background. The postman's just been. So the Four of Swords. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands. So we've got the Page of Wands, and the Page is also it's a childlike energy, okay? So with the Four of Swords, the rest and relaxation, I do feel like you're actually now starting off, or they're starting off, with a little spark of passion back towards you. Okay? Or if this is you, it's a little spark of enthusiasm and passion back towards them. Okay? But I do feel like that this is going to happen after you've had that rest and relaxation. And all of this is going to come out with that slight little piece of communication at the beginning. Okay? You are going to find out that maybe you just thought they disappeared and that was it. You'd never see them again. Not at all. Not at all. Okay? You will find out that the reason why they went and they just disappeared for a while is because of the Ten of Swords. Okay? Now the Ten of Swords is actually really good sign, because the Ten of Swords is the last one before the one comes along. Okay? The fresh new communication. So the Ten of Swords is actually being stabbed in the back multiple times, but it's like overkill. Okay? And I do feel like that you will find out that they had a rough relationship. There you go. Rough relationship with the Queen of Swords. And I do feel like that this person is coming back into your life and they are going to spill the beans and tell you everything that went on. Okay, the Queen of Swords, male or female, it doesn't matter. It can actually be quite a sly energy of communication. Whoever is this person that actually stabbed this person in the back, I feel that it's got a very, very sharp tongue. And this person has really gone through the mill. Okay. But Cancer, you will actually find this out very soon. But the reason why this energetic tie of this soulmate didn't contact is purely because they had other stuff to deal with. And you'll find that out. It wasn't you. Okay? Right. So, Cancer. While I put my energy into the cards, if you just think about your question. Right. Okay. Ask your angels. Okay. And I do feel like that the card actually says asks your angels. Not necessarily your angels, just your spirit guides, just your intuition. Okay. Where it says ask your angels, I do feel like that you very much do have a connection spiritually. Okay. And yeah, I'm actually hearing that you talk to people that have passed on. Okay, so it's not only just your angels, it's ancestors, it's friends. These people give you comfort. And I do feel like that energetically you do know that this person is coming back. You never ask when or how, okay, but I do feel like you know that this person is coming back. And you will actually surprise yourself when they actually do come back, because you're right, they are coming back. Okay, right, okie dokie, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Hope you have a lovely run up to either Thanksgiving or New Year, Christmas and all of that good stuff, and Hanukkah, and I will see you really soon. Love ya.